Hey guys, it's Melanie. Today I am going to be sharing my 2020 skincare panning challenge. I did actually do a panning challenge in 2019, and I believe that video will go up before this one. Today is actually the last Sunday in December, and I am doing a little bit of pre-filming because I have some time on my hands. So yeah, I'm not sure exactly when this video is going up, but I believe it's going to be going up right after the results of my 2019 skincare panning challenge. So I really found this particular project to be very rewarding last year. I managed to get through a lot of skincare items that I really wanted to finish up throughout the year. There were a couple of things that I didn't come through on. However, some of those things made their way into this year's panning challenge, and then there are also a few other things that I added. The reason that I'm doing this is I really find finishing products very rewarding. And I also really like doing final thought reviews, there we go, on the more expensive skincare items that I choose to personally invest in. And yes, sometimes things are sent to me from companies, but the vast majority of what you see on my channel are skincare or beauty items that I invested my own money in. So I love to be able to go through an entire bottle or jar of something and then let you guys know whether I think it was worth it in the end, if I would repurchase at some point in the future, or if it was just like, meh, good, but, you know, wouldn't really repurchase it. So some of these things I am wanting to do some final reviews on throughout the year. So that is why they're in this video. And like I said, a couple of them kind of holdovers from last year that I didn't get through. So let's go ahead and dive right in. I will link all of these things down below. None of these items are things that I don't like. In fact, I love all of these items so far. And I'm just kind of curious to finish them. So see how I feel at the end of it all. Okay, first thing, I believe this is a holdover from last year. I have to still look through my panning challenge from last year and record that video. But this is the Drunk Elephant TLC Framboos Glycolic Night Serum. This is something that I have really enjoyed in the past from Drunk Elephant. I do think I have found some replacements for it, and we'll talk about what I think those are when I am done with this product and talking about whether I would repurchase it or not. But so far, I think that I have found at least one or two things that I could replace this with. But I do think it's a really great product, and it has done wonderful things for my skin in the past. The things that I have found, I think, are just a little bit less expensive. So there we go. But I have always liked this, and I look forward to using it some more and polishing that bottle off. Next, I have the Kate Somerville Liquid Exfoliate. I am actually halfway, if you can see, I'm right here. So I am halfway done with this. I actually really like this product. I think it's a great liquid exfoliator. There are things that I have that are less expensive that do very similar things, and I'll probably, when I do the final video on this, talk about alternatives as well. If you've never tried this, however, I do find it to be a very enjoyable product to use. So just want to finish that up. Another liquid product. This is a glycolic toner from Derma E. This is their Radiance toner. This has glycolic acid and rooibos in it. I am just, well, almost to the halfway point. I'm right about here. So I think this would be an easy thing to finish up this year. I really like using this on my face as well as my neck and décolleté. So I haven't had this for a particularly long period of time, but it is an enjoyable product, and I just like to keep it in my rotation. So let's finish it up. Where to next? Let's talk about a retinol. Okay, this is fairly new to my collection within I mean, I think I started using this in September of 2019. Very early fall, I think. This is the Wander Beauty Do Not Disturb Overnight Repair Concentrate. This is a really nice product. I'd actually like to finish this up on my neck and see what type of improvement I can make on my neck. I have started using retinols and retinoids, like over-the-counter products like that on my neck, and I'm finding that to be a good thing, and I think this will do well in that area. This, I'm kind of cheating with this one because I'm almost done with it, but I love this product. I do think I'm going to go ahead and repurchase this as soon as I'm done. This is the Serum Institute serum. This was a big old bottle of it. This is a very spendy serum, and a lot of people have beef with this one because there is alcohol in this, and not the good fatty alcohols. But the point of the alcohol in here is to disrupt the skin's barrier to get the other active ingredients deeper into the skin. And this is one that I'm very careful to follow up with a very good moisturizer afterwards. I don't have an issue with it. I have very oily skin. This doesn't make my skin overly oily because, again, I mitigate the negative effects from the alcohol with a good moisture afterwards. But if you have a dry skin, this is not something that I would probably recommend to you. But I do find this to be very, very effective, and it just does a really good job of keeping my pores clear and just keeping my skin clear and exfoliated in general. I really like this, and I would personally spend the money on this, and it's almost done, so I feel like this is a good kind of like, yay, I can definitely do that type of product. These two, I do think were in the padding challenge for last year, and they did not get finished up, so I need to finish these. These are both good. This was my first foray into Hey Honey. Hey Honey is a skincare line that you can find at Ulta, as well as I think they actually carry it at a derm store and maybe a couple of other like online like skin store, maybe. Don't quote me. I'll link this down below. This is their Goodnight Royal Honey Gel Facial Replenisher with coenzyme Q10. And this is the Good Morning Honey Silk Facial Serum. So one for night, one for day. I feel like they're airless pumps, so it's kind of hard to tell. But I feel like I am more than half done with these, and I don't know why I didn't finish them up. I think it was one of those things where they just were in the back of my skincare drawer in my bathroom, and I just kind of kept forgetting to pull them out for my monthly skincare routines, which, by the way, I am still going to continue in 2020. But I believe by the time this video goes up, you will have already seen that. So if you missed that video, I will link it down below. And yes, I will have a separate video that goes along with that will be uploaded on the same day that shows you an actual morning and evening routine where I line up all the products. I know sometimes people are overwhelmed when they see all the things that I use, and I don't use every single thing on my face every single day. There's kind of certain things that I pull out to create a daily routine for myself. So just if you missed those videos, I'll link them down below. I also decided to put an eye cream in here. I am halfway done with this. It's kind of nice because it does give me a really nice little window on this side here that lets me know how much I have left. This is the Kate Somerville Age Arrest Eye Cream. This is actually the one product where I like this, but I have other eye creams that I like better. But I still want to finish it because I do think it gives decent results. The Age Arrest line is not one that I've heard a lot of other people talking about from Kate Somerville. I think it's a good hydrating under eye cream. It doesn't cause milia and it absorbs pretty quickly, but I wouldn't call this one of the Kate Somerville like standout incredible products. It's good, but probably I wouldn't recommend spending the money on this one. I think there are other things that are maybe even more effective and probably less expensive. Ooh, okay. Got to put a Paula's Choice product in here. This is the Clinical Ceramide Enriched Moisturizer. This is fantastic. I like to use this on my face as well as my neck. and it's just a really good general everyday moisturizer that works well in the winter months as well as the spring and summer months. It hydrates really beautifully, has ceramides in it, so it's just very soothing to the skin, and it's a great product. I think I am more than half done. I can see it's an airless pump, as you can see, and I can see that the little like airless part is all the way up here now. So this was another one that I knew that I could finish probably kind of early in the year, and so I'm just putting it in. Easy success with that one. This is the Dr. Loretta Intense Brightening Cream. This is their 20% vitamin C cream. I really do like this a lot. I have to admit, though, that the Dermalogica Biolumin C serum that I really like, I kind of like the texture of that a little bit more, and I find them both to be kind of on par in terms of effectiveness. Price point is probably somewhat similar between the two. So I see myself probably I have already repurchased the Biolumin C, so I'm probably going to end up continuing with that one, just because I like the texture a little bit better, but efficacy is probably the same between the two. A nice, bright, clear look to the skin helps with hyperpigmentation. Not that I have a ton of that, but it just adds a brightness and luminosity, there we go, to my skin. So anyway, I want to finish this up because it's a good product, and I don't want it to go bad because I think it gives good results. So I kind of feel like this is a really good goal here. I think a lot of these things are at least their halfway point, and it'll be very easy for me to finish them and send them along the way. I did not put any masks in here. I probably should have, but I think I'm just going to kind of work on the masks on my own outside of this project. The Mask Monday videos are probably going to be a little bit more few and far between, at least for face masks in 2020, because I do have quite a bit that I need to get through, and so I'm going to try not to purchase as many face masks. What you'll probably see is a lot more focus on like hair masks, because I tend to go through those a little bit quicker, but face masks not quite as quickly, because I'm typically only masking maybe 3 days a week, whereas with my hair, a lot of times I will use a deep conditioning mask as an everyday conditioner a lot of times, and so I just tend to go through those a lot faster, but I do intend on continuing the Mask Monday series in some capacity. I have such an itch right here. I do anticipate continuing that series, just not quite as many on like facial masks this next year. So that's what I have for you guys. I'm excited to do this again, and I'm actually very excited to record the results of the 2019 challenge. So I don't know if I'm going to do that today. I'm starting to get some funky light outside, and I don't know if I'll have time to record another video, but yeah. You'll see that video first, and if you missed it, I'll link it down below with the other videos that I told you that I would link. So have a great rest of your day. Please subscribe if you're new and you're interested in more videos, and I will see you guys in the next one. Take care.